Good afternoon, this is Pat Walker. Actually, I should probably say good evening. This is Pat Walker, and today was one of those wild and woolly days. 30th anniversary of the crash of '87, and a lot of people make all kinds of whoop-de-doo about it and everything. Bottom line is this: we learn from it, we study it, and then we say, okay, now I know what to look for if it starts to line up again. That's about the extent of it. I remember it, I was there for it, it was awful, it was far worse than anything I've ever seen. I hope it never happens again. But you know what? We've studied it, and we'll know what to look for. I'm going to show you a couple of stocks today. Some of these we own. In fact, most of these we own. These are in the Mission Winners VIP group. I'm going to start with ACLS. And this isn't a case of, oh, he's tooting his own horn. No way. No, that's lame. It's education. I want to educate you on this. Right here, it's on the key list. Going sideways, and it lifted off right here on a pickup in volume. You see that day? Previous day it did volume of 400,000. This day it did 676,000 shares, lifting through this clean top above the 8-day. So I want you to think about this. It's above the 50, it's above the 20, it's riding the 8. Remember that. Look for things above the 50, above the 20, riding the 8. Lift off, clean base on heavy volume. It's in a great group, a leading group. It's a leading stock. It's a simple base. Volume picked it off, and it went up. We sold some into strength. It pulled back. Just basing here on the 8-day. We couldn't sell it. You could say, why can't you sell it? It's staying above the 8-day. We have a cushion. We got to let it work. It gaps up. I called it a payday. We're still in it. We're letting it work. Goes up, meanders around. A lot of people say, oh gosh, this is the day to sell it. Why? It's still above the rising 8-day. I'm going to go back in time. That's what you're looking at 2 days ago. You can say, oh, it went up and it fell and it closed down on a pickup in volume. Folks, it didn't even take it out the previous day's lows. You just let it work. It's walking up the 8. The next day, it does this on a big pickup in volume. And then today, it goes up higher. Comes down to the 8-day, it takes off. We always sell a little bit into strength, and we let the rest work for us and trend. That's ACLS, and we're still in it. We'll let it work. In it, right here, around 25, trading at 32.65. So you're talking 7 3/4 points. There you go. SolarEdge, we bought it right here. It went up, everything's great. We did the happy dance, did it on good volume, and then it went sideways. Then it starts to pick up again right here, which was a telltale sign. I want to show you a great trick. Right there, look at the volume. It came right up to the tops, but it didn't take it out. But there was a volume pickup. It was talking. It's like, hey, watch me, watch me. The next day, payday, on a pickup in volume. And it's moving on up. You can say, oh gosh, what a spin out today. We're in it here. We can give it the room. We sell some into strength, which we did, and you can weather the pullback and see how it acts. Once you have a decent profit, you watch the 8-day, but you can use the 20-day as a trigger to exit out. Came down near it, reverse. Look where it closed, near the highs of the day. The VIP members own this stock. We own this stock. We let it work. ESNT, crossing here. Goes up, we sell a little bit into strength. It was written up at IBE. Look at the volume. Comes up today. Gaps down a little bit, falls, goes back up, closes near the highs of the day. This is power. This is what we're looking for. We own it. VIP members own it. SQ, bought it right here. Clean and simple shelf. Look at this. Clean and simple shelf right here. Clean and simple base right here. Another shelf right here. ACLs, clean and simple shelf. Clean and simple. I want everybody to see it. So here we go. SQ goes sideways, lifts off. We go, we sell, we could sell some into strength. Today, it gaps down, and somebody can say, oh gosh, it's closing below the 8-day, you got to take all of it out. No, once you have a good profit, you can give it down to the 20-day. And I want you to think about this. Let's suppose tomorrow this stock goes down and breaches the 20-day. Now by tomorrow, the 20-day is going to be up at around 30 3/4. Okay, if not higher. But we'll say 30 3/4. So it falls through 30 3/4, and we sell it for 30 3/4. We own it for $29, just under $29. The last time I checked, 30 3/4 minus 29, we still are up $1.34. At 1 3/4 points. You let it work. That's what we're after. Let the trends work for you. Okay, I'm going to show you something else here. Netflix. Long base, we bought it right here. Look at the volume. They voted. Walks up. Right here it goes up. Look at this bar. I want you to look really close at this bar. Good bar, bad bar. I always ask this when I co-lead the IBD meetup. Gaps down, runs up, closes down on a big pickup in volume. But it's above the 8-day. Could I sell it? No. Do we always sell some into strength? Well, yeah, we're up over 10 points. I'm going to take a little bit off. You sell some. I always sell a little bit. What's it do the next day? It does this. It closes a little bit below the 8-day. Right there is a trigger that you could sell it if you want. And you know what? Right in here, we didn't. We took it flat. Why? Because it didn't participate. Loses the 8-day. You can say, wait, on the other one, oh, you didn't do that. We don't have much cushion with this one. We had a bigger cushion with the other one. So that's how we run it. I wanted to share this with you. Why we're in it. Walks on up the 8. Nice trend. We've got it. We own it. Today you can say, oh God, it gapped down. Look at this, and it fell. It plummeted. Folks, we own it down here. It falls down. You're still up 8 points. You got to let them work. We let it work, and it closed right at the 8. We watch it. Now, here's the trigger. If it loses to today's lows tomorrow, it will also be losing the 20-day. That will be a trigger to sell the rest. I wanted to share those with you. I'm going to show you a couple more here real quick, down and dirty, okay? Here we go. I'm going to start right here with QLD. This is very interesting. And I pointed this out in the VIP side of Mission Winners. This gaps down, drops, and look at where it closes, right near the highs of the day. That's very, very positive, and it closed a little bit above the 8-day. That is very positive. Is it going to gap up tomorrow? I don't know the future, but I've seen other times that when it does this, it follows through the next day with a gap up. Will it here? We'll see. But you can see the setup. NVIDIA closes here, gaps down, falls below the 8-day, rallies, closes right almost at its highs for the day on nice volume. I think it's a pickup. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. It was a pickup in volume. This market was scored. Dow's down 100 points. This stock falls a little bit, comes right back. Leading group, by the way. Teradyne is another one we own. We own it right here. We bought it. Members bought here. We're in it. And it's walking up the 8-day. You say, oh gosh, today it lost the 8-day. You got to sell all of it. No. You take some into strength and then you can weather this. By the way, it's a leading group. One of the things I teach is this. We key on leading groups and leading stocks. We let them work. We let them work. We'll give this all the way down to the 20-day. We'll see how it acts. I'm going to show you one more here. Google. We bought Google right here. 961. I've posted in there off the trading platform. That's the average cost. 961. Bought some more up here. So average cost is closer to right in here. Okay? Stock's walking up the 8-day. You can say, oh gosh, it closed below the 8-day, Pat. You've got to sell it on a pickup in volume. If you have a big cushion, you give it a little bit more room. And the other trading tactic we use, and I teach this, is if you sell some into strength, which we did and which members in missionwinners.com did, you can weather this pullback. Closed right just a hair below the 8. Now, what will be a red flag for me? If today, you see that little red hash mark? That's a limit alert. If it loses today's lows and volume starts coming into it, I may take my last shares out. But you can say, well, let's see here. We bought it around average cost 961. Okay, 961 right here. That's my average cost. It's 1,001. Let me see there. 1,000. It's 40 points. I'm not going to get sloppy with it, but it's up 40 points. I was selling some up here. That's how we run it. I just wanted to share this with you. It's something we teach in the VIP site. It's something we're going to have a webinar this Sunday night. It's free. It starts at 7:30. I go through specifically what I do and how I do what I do. No secrets, no secrets. I will tell you this. It's really simple. I can write it down on a half a sheet of paper. I look for the leading groups. I look for the leading stocks in those groups. I look for clean and simple patterns like this that everybody can see, or like this that everybody can see. I look for volume confirmation. I let it walk up the 8-day. If it goes up and fails, I sell it. You can say, wow, that's kind of it? Pretty much it. That's how I do it. I look at daily charts. I look at weekly charts. I'll narrow it down to the hourly. I wanted to share this with you. Again, got an opportunity to go to the free webinar. We're going to talk about these things further in depth for you with in-depth examples. Don't want to talk any more here. This was enough. I hope you all have a good night and a safe night. We all have a lot to be thankful for. It's a beautiful autumn evening. Enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I thank you.